Alright. Now's as good a time to start as any. It's been a long week. Sorry about skipping the stream last time. I think I set the picture out of my Discord though, but we did win it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Kind of did back to a little bit more of a normal strategy. He had 2 fails, I had 2 fails. 12 banner lead anyway, despite both people having fails. I'm decommissioning DR plus Grandmaster Yoda for good. The dude had Relic 7 Sith Empire. I definitely do not. It just feels like, unless I wanted to just dump a bunch of relics onto my Sith Empire, which I don't think that's the play, we are not going to be going that route. So there's 2 big things going through my head today. First thing is, I still kept the Malak faster than Darth Revan setup. But the other big thing is, his Vassal is faster than mine because of it. So normally, you run your Darth Revan fastest, Vassal is second fastest. Mine's about 316 range, so mine would be faster than his. But she is not. So, it's gonna be a little bit weird. You know, we're not gonna be able to get our debuff soup off, so the motor's not gonna be hitting as hard. But, if this goes the way it should, there's a lot of RNG in just a straight up Darth Revan mirror. I don't think either side should really get their debuffs off. So, biggest thing we need to check for is just to make sure that their Basilisk gets Corrupted Battle Meditation too. Otherwise, things are gonna get weird. Other than that, yeah, it's just the general Skywalker story. We don't see him up front. Oh, other bit of housekeeping. I fell asleep while I was trying to figure out what to post in this last defense slot. Like I said, been a bit of a rough week. My sleep schedule is in a rough spot. But we're stuck in Aurodium from all of the other experiments and stuff this season, so it's whatever. I'm not too worried about it. Nothing really changes for me. Because next season is going to be shipped, by the way, the rank 1 Kyber thing probably won't be happening. It's just going to be... We're just going to revert back to more of a normal Grand Arena strategy, style, method, all that good stuff. Which I'm kind of excited for, and I'm kind of whatever about. Other biggest thing is, I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised to see this, but we do have a Grievous BB-8 team. It's a Gear 2 Grievous, so I'm pretty sure we can just Padme it safely. But that's... Yeah, it's something that you see in Territory Wars every now and then, so it's kind of cool to see it dip into Grand Arena for once. The dude's only about a 200 million GP guild, so not... You know, if it came from like the Asylum dude or something like that, like someone in Ma, whatever, would be more expected. Alright, I think we start off with the Darth Revan, just because, get that out of the way, we need to know how that's going to play out. We have speed lead on these 2, she'll go after his Bastila, but assuming... Is that a... Yeah, assuming we get this ball and this guy, we should still hold control. Trying to decide on if I want to relic them. I have a bunch of relic levels saved up, but the way it's going right now, I'm kind of trying to just... I'm not buying energy refreshes, I'm kind of just letting Arena crystals store up so I can get some finishers for my clones. Alright. First attack going off. 2% dodge chance. Hit me with it. Okay, we got that. Alright, we got Corrupted Battle Meditation on everybody. We did not get Corrupted Battle Meditation on theirs. Alright. That's an awesome initial starting at RNG. But, one shot's a one shot, that's fine. If that was a higher relic Bastila though, this could actually have been a really, really rough situation, so... That's not ideal. Maybe should have hit Malik there, just to try to force him into one of his drains. Alright, one character down. I don't think our Basilisk is landing much corrupted Mathematician at all. This is actually kind of annoying. Alright, pretty sure he's just about to retaunt. Yeah, messy. This should be the kill. 52. Oh, they're the big piece of housekeeping. Iridium Club is lit. Sure. We're almost guaranteed. I mean, I have a full Zeta right now. Like, I need enough. I'm not quite sure on who I want to spend it on yet. There's a pretty good chance it's just gonna be Ms. Barris. Let's see. How close is she? The biggest thing I'm pretty sure I'm going to be missing for her is the purple deaths. What we got? So what, that's 9k power. So if we gave her the Zeta and got her to like year 11, year 12, then yeah, we'll be in Division 2 for the start of next Grand Arena. I'm really curious, because I'm curious how many people have like enough, like at the bottom of Division 2, how many people have enough to field 16 full teams, and that doesn't just involve like playing Phoenix. We should just do this first. I know I'm gonna Padme this Grievous anyway. There's a whole lot of Team Jenga going on here. We're probably gonna go back to doing Padme against Grievous, since Grandmaster Yoda's going back to Revan, Basilisk's going back to Darth Revan. It's a whole mess. Now, let's just see what's behind door number 1. This nest has one potency set, but you can see Tenacity's fine-ish, but speeds on his boss are not super great, especially for boss clean. So pretty safe, easy JTR. Attack number 2. There's a little bit of like AoE damage threat from Boba if RNG can go a little bit sideways, but yeah, normally if you scout mods like that, it's pretty much a walk apart. Let's see, no expose on Greedo. We could call BB-8 on Nest here just to get the Tenacity down and then try to stun her with Finn? I don't know. Or if we let Nest go first, then Finn can just cleanse off everything. I don't really hate either of those ideas, honestly. Let's see. This should fail if we just outright go for him. The secret intel gives us a little bit of potency. I actually don't know what Finn's base potency is. It's probably something I should know. We get an expose here. No, we don't. Let's see. We've got everyone else's Terminator juggled, so we can just start focusing on kill shots. No days on Rey. That's actually pretty lucky. Killing time waiting for Finn's next turn. Ah, he's really blocked.
Life.
Alright, we're stabilizing. For a team that's as weak as, or as minimum investment as mine is, that was pretty much the rough phase right there. Let's just pop the heal now. Try to get some protection back. I do want that Tenacity down in Nest now. And the R2 called. That was perfect RNG. 2 minutes left. We'll probably start hitting Nest with some Fin Nukes just to start stacking that damage. A strong R2 basic there. Let his turn meter pass first. Let's do this, just stop Nest counters. Oh, he was taunting. That was actually a waste of play. Pretty basic stuff. Alright, we're probably gonna have to pop it into auto basic now just to get Nest to start cycling. Stun down. Basically, all we're doing right now is just watching Finn's turn meter. So at the moment that he goes, we just keep ramping damage. I actually didn't really get his protection banners back up. Alright. 50 seconds left. Give Finn the buffs. Alright, this should be the kill shot right here. We did just give Ray. Nope, we can do this. This is perfect. Good. 57. I think we could have managed the protection a little bit better there. Ewoks behind door number 1. Are we really not going to get to fight General Skywalker today? I will say, his mods, the team that I tested against in Arena, were more challenging, I would say. Like, he's got health primary here, speed, crit damage. I mean, offense and crit damage aren't bad by any means, but just the team that I fought in Arena had 1, sometimes 2 protection mods, so I think it would be a bit easier to get through this one, or at least to get him to topple without that health primary, or without that protection primary. Actually, I don't remember. Did I lock in with the speed set on Finnegan this time? I wonder. That felt really, really good last time. I don't think we did. I think I gave him damage again. So I need to write that down. I'm gonna go back to that again. Speed on Finn just felt so much nicer. I think if we did the tenacity down call on Nest into stunning him with Finn, yeah, I think that would have been pretty sick. Alright. I'm not worried about spending Anakin here at all. I don't think there's anything else we would really use him for, so we could probably save C-3PO. This is basically the big situation for, if we're gonna run Shaak Ti with General Skywalker for now, then Barriss would be the ideal fill-in here. Kinda don't want to spend C-3PO here, but I don't really want to spend him either. Maybe we have to. Yeah, Barriss would be so lovely to have here. We'll see. We saw Ewoks behind the first one, so well, let's see. What teams do we have left? We have Grievous. We can do Grievous versus Sisters. I don't think that Sister team really had much special, right? So we can probably just GG Watt. It's Asajj lead. Potency. You know, if we're treating it as practice day, I actually do want to try GG Watt again. Let's see. Commander Luke has seemed better for General Skywalker in my testing so far. We could go Traya. Or some General Skywalker's chump change. Actually, so you're actually not wrong. So here's when I was fighting this team. Let me pull it up real quick. I beat this team pretty easily with Padme, this dude. But what actually ended up, like, most of the time the Padme has been a win, but there was one time where I lost, and it seems like the biggest misplay that I made right now, or that you can make right now, is I toppled General Skywalker right as Fives took a turn. Fives popped his taunt, which is, you know, the moment that he topples, Fives can start taunting again, which gave Echo double damage. And Echo took a turn, like a turn or two after the Fives got his taunt up, and the Echo grenade just straight up one-shot my entire Padme team. Which, in all fairness, it's a G12 Padme team, pretty much across the board. It's like, yeah, it's G12 versus relics, yada yada, blah blah blah. But mechanically speaking, that was pretty scary. Because my team wasn't even in a bad state. We had plenty of shielding up. Obviously, Echo's grenade dispel, so that didn't really matter. But yeah, for how comfortable the matchup normally feels, it was pretty jarring to just suddenly, like, just legitimately everybody got one shot. Everybody fell down. Yeah, that's bad, man. I'm actually not sure. If I were taking this, or if this was like still part of the hunt for Kyber, I actually might consider doing just these four. But like being in this position without having Barriss or a solid fifth, I would probably sit here thinking for like 20-30 minutes about this, but we'll see. We saw an Ewok team, so that's at least one slot where we won't need the CLS. Seems like saving cleanse for second turn is better so you don't waste all courage on General Skywalker. Yeah, I could see that. The main thing that I definitely know for sure is that you need to save kick for last. Let's see board state. Vanguard has not gone yet, which makes things a little bit awkward. Alright. We need to get rid of the buff immunity. Normally I say Padme heal here, but let's just get out of the way. Especially with 3PO being solo. Alright. Big thing in the matchup is just focus on getting shielding up. It's actually basically the same as General Skywalker event. You need to get shielding up anytime that you're going to kill anybody. We'll probably use C-3PO Assist Call just to have Ahsoka dispel Magna Guard. And B2 did not activate, which is perfect. Alright, this nuke right here will kill B2 and it will give everybody shielding, so when Grievous resets and uses AoE, we aren't going to care. See? Nice and simple. Biggest thing that's scary right here is that we could actually use Anakin AoE to kill that and be pretty okay. Same deal. Anakin AoE will also shield. Also, another big thing I want to say. Don't use this. It's very, very tempting. It's a very good button, but just we don't want the counterattacks hitting B1. Again, everything is all about careful timing. And the last thing that we need is, because the team is so AoE heavy, we do not need people getting antsy and killing someone before we're ready. It's not always necessarily a bad thing. Like, Padme basic attacks will give everybody shielding, but just, it can go sideways. So, here you've been warned. I'm probably actually just gonna basic B1 here. We can kick Grievous. It will cause him to start marking, but I kind of like it just for the undispellable or uncleansable stun. Or we can just kill him too. That's also, yeah, great opportunity there is if we just one-shot him. Really, really helps the fight, I find. It's a Relic to Grievous, I forgot about that. Actually, I wonder if B1 gets exposed, that should cost him an extra stack, right? Alright. 55 banners. Kind of expected for Padme on offense. Still think that Padme with Shock T against Night Sisters would be the comfiest for banners. Actually, let me... The speeds weren't 278 for Spirit. Kind of in a science mood. This hasn't gone bad yet. This has always been pretty surprisingly comfortable. Like, even in one of the last streams that I used this in, like, the worst case scenario to me for this team was if they got Plague on Grievous, and then Grievous got stunned, because, you know, at that point he can't self-cleanse. But he gets so much turn meter from the Watt piece that it didn't matter anyway. He just kind of outsped them. So, and, you know, Grievous has so much lifesteal that he can get rid of the Plague pretty easily. Let's do this. We already did the dumb skipping a team posting anyway, so... yeah. I hope that there's a general idea behind this. That would be the most useful thing that happens. Alright. First AoE. I was thinking about this too. I don't know if this choice really matters. Actually, this might be better than this, because this is going to put 2 buffs on Grievous, and Asajj is about to strip anyway. So... yeah, sure. I don't know. Whatever. Watt is pretty much always going to die before Grievous, so I don't think keeping the revive really matters. Alright, Plague is on us. Turn meter is rising real fast. Second AoE. Bunch of revives just got blocked. Looks like we're just going to have to wait until zombie turn comes up. Or until our next AoE comes up. We're just going to be stuck on zombie. That or we're just going to keep on cycling zombie until... well, zombie should still have 1 reset, right? So we're kind of just going to be slugging this out. I wonder if we should be concerned about Asajj rampage, actually. She's at 2 stacks. Let's see. Do we do this? Keep the lifesteal up, take an extra turn. Wait, I need to check the order of operations on that. I think he's giving himself the lifesteal buff before he does damage. Because that's... I don't think his base lifesteal values are that insane. Alright, 59. I wonder... so if we do GG Watt, we actually unlock a new team, basically. We could go Newt lead. Huh. You have B1 for the protection regen. I don't think I hate that. That could actually maybe be an okay team on offense. Alright. Let's do some quick rear scouting. No signs of potency. basic modding. Wait, this dude? Oh, no, he had Malak because he has Zetas on everyone. Damn, you spent 4 Zetas to get into the Malak event. That's brutal. I mean, these 2 Zetas are good. Actually, I guess quick math. I don't even know. I've never not posted defense teams before. Or I've never partially posted defense teams before. This is 300 points. So let's say 428? Yeah, we're down the ballpark. Alright. Let's just do this for fun then. I'm pretty sure our Nest can just do this. I'll try that Newt team on the card team, maybe.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on,
Man, that bums me out. I knew that there was like a slim possibility that he would just hold his General Skywalker on offense for the 5-team feat, but I don't know. I was really hoping. I spent a bunch of time calculating Jedi Knight Revan mods, so that'll be ready for next season. I think I'm in a good spot. I have my Grandmaster Yoda up to 345 speed, but I can actually bump him up even more if I wanted. That's gonna be one of the things I'm really curious about. Is there's a good possibility that I'll end up hating using. I'm not hating it. It's sort of a love-hate. If the enemy team has a pre-taunt, then it means that we waste about 4 initial turns giving everyone turn meter where we're just hitting the tank. I kind of just want to use my rebels. We have every toy left in the book still. Yeah, pretty much all of this week has just been thinking about next season. If we do GG Watt, then that would actually be awesome. Man, so this is kind of the weird thing, right? I feel like Newt, you kind of... I wouldn't say he's made for defense. I actually think that if people just kind of got over it and just used the payout stack the moment that he gave it to you, it's actually fine. But I don't know if I'd like going into offense planning to use just GG Watt. I mean, people always post their Night Sisters, but still, like, if it's a good Night Sister team or whatever, we could actually just lead that to a on-the-fly game time decision. Do we? The banners don't matter, right? Let's bust her out. Welcome to the club, new Kira. Yeah, we've got Gear 12 Shaak Ti, we've got Gear 12 Kira, we will have Gear 12 Zeta Varys. We just got all sorts. Oh no. No turn meter resist though. Let's see, she doesn't have preparation actually, because we one-shot him. We don't really lose anything there. Let's see, actually... I kind of want that stun on Wampa. Oh, by the way, I also did the thing of making Kira prepared so we can get this protection back on Luke, and that will be okay. I guess the biggest concern is just keeping this up. Alright, good night. Also good night. This Canderous AoE is going to be unfortunate. Alright, Luke gets his Terminator. Okay, this should be full banners. Yeah. Oh, 5 DOT. Where did you... Canderous should only have applied 1, right? I gotta check the replay on that. What the heck just happened? Push JKR and GMY teams then. So, if we're gonna be using... That's kind of the weird thing that we're doing. Sorry, I don't know how long ago this was. Anakin and Jedi Knight Revan was the original plan, but Jedi Knight Revan versus Padme was the plan. And we saw... Yeah, let's see. We were 90 points below. Yeah, we would have smoked 50. Oh well. Whatever. That's on me. My sleep schedule has been extremely bad lately. I probably shouldn't even say this. I don't remember going to bed last night. Like, I blacked out, woke up, it was just like, oh Christ, what time is it? Like, I couldn't even, I didn't remember going to bed, felt disoriented waking up, and then also thought that I might have slept through Grand Arena. Not exactly, but that's a bit scary. I don't know. I think, like, that's the thing, right? We tried a lot this season with the initial stuff. Some of it didn't feel bad, some of it actually felt awesome, but it's just like... I'm trying to think. I mean, the DR Mirror was a bloodbath today. Like, I don't know. Do we just do relic levels on this? That feels so... not... I don't know. That feels lame. It's not even like I hate Sith Empire, it's just like... You know, they're on the way out. My clones are about to hit Gear 13. What's up, Ray Rock? We actually just finished clearing.
We will always take a stand for the people, for the land.
JKA will clear the auto song. Rooster, can you tell me, like, what matchup are you talking about? It's going pretty alright. I ended up sleeping through, or falling asleep while I was posting defense, so one team didn't get posted. And I've been overthinking, actually, I'll pull this up. I've been overthinking this shit a lot. If we're going back to posting a couple of hard teams on defense, then this kind of changes up, but just... So we have, like, 5 out of 6 of these slots feel good to me. You know, this team generally costs some good banners. The guy last week actually failed on this, which kind of surprised me. Like, this isn't exactly... You know, you throw your Jedi Knight Revan at this. This should be an easy 16. Down here, just generally more B squads. Kind of aiming, I'm going to bring up Brood Alpha and Spy Gear a little bit. That's just going to be a little bit of time farming, but like, you know, pretty standard B team fare. But then I hit this last slot, and like, obviously we had some teams left over, but it still just feels like... Well, let's think. Against that boss team, we could have just used Imperial Troopers. So maybe we just post Rey on defense? It feels like there's too many teams that I want to hang on to. Even if we're not doing the rank 1 Kyber hunt, I like having options. Let's see, we had Trail left. We used Rey, but could have used Imp Troopers. I think Troopers actually would have had better score than Rey. But if we're gonna rely on Imperial Troopers, then we're actually probably gonna need to give Death Trooper back some potency, because we took away his 6E toy. Yeah, he's close. Let's see. I mean, it could just be Ewoks. Actually, I was thinking about this. We could... So, the big thing about my strategy is I've been trying to build all of the teams so that they cannot be soloed by nests. So, in that respect, we could just say, forget speed, and just go for as much stacked potency as possible just to try to trap nest. But even then, it's not even a guarantee that you're gonna block nest. Especially if you're going bad speed, right? Plus, I don't even have a potency set. Potency cross. Good lord. It's all speed sets. But yeah, especially if we're going into Division 2, it feels like I don't exactly have a slam zone for the slot yet. Actually, one that I was kind of thinking about was actually just something like this. Especially since we're not using them anyway. It's just like, what if we... Something like that. The main idea being, Wedge gives himself and Biggs, I think, is 28 speed. Oh, 45 speed. There's a couple different numbers there. Yeah. So 45 speed between them. 25 speed from Akbar lead. So in my mind, especially if you're just trying to chip some protection banners, like you could go this route, but that's extremely nestable. So let's see. I did some cleanup this week, just or cleaning out. This was actually crazy outdated, these tabs. Oh god, let me. Actually, this still is pretty standard. I guess Rex Wampa is probably the most dated thing at this point. Question: does it make a difference if your GG is Relic 1 or 0? Well, what's the difference? Actually, we can do some science right now. What's the actual difference in GP between a 0 and a 1? Do we even have any zeros left? Yeah. Hello. Let's see, we are at 2361. Plus 759. So let's see. I mean, so here's what I'll say. The likely answer is it actually going to, like, anytime that I'm investing in anything, the question that I always ask myself is what I'm putting on this character actually going to change the outcome of any matchups that I use them for? So, like, let's say that this is like 1,000 health. Do you even get 1.5% for level 1? For level 1, I think you do. So, like, you're getting a bit of extra tankiness, a bit of extra damage, and then a bit of extra crit chance and damage. If you're just going to Relic 1 and you're worried about GP, then yeah, no, I don't really think it's gonna change. It's not gonna change your life. At the same time, do I think Grievous is worth getting to at least like Relic 5-ish? Yeah, I do. But then again, I was like, before Relics came out, I was like 3.3, and I haven't even gone like that crazy on Relics. Like, look at this, like 1, 2, at 7, 1, 6, 2 5s, 1 4, 1 3, and then, or 2 3s, and then the rest are 2s and 1s, and I've already gone up like 478 million. What about Relic 2 or 3? So the reason why I picked 5 as the magic number is because, generally speaking, it's the cutoff for being free to play friendly, right? If we go up to the heat sinks, you've got, oh god, where are they? Yeah, you got these bad boys. Super easy to build. I can make 2 more right now if I wanted. Still have 2 left in the tank. This is where things kind of stop being easy, or at least I would call, like, it kind of depends, right? If you like raiding in Heroic Sith Raid, then you will have more left over to play with here, because these pieces and these pieces you tend to get more than you need to spend. Specifically these 2. You want them to be fully crafted, I think, for the best value. So actually, the reason why I say this, like, if you were looking at like these, at the very least, man, this G12 pool is actually really, really weird. I think all of these pieces actually have the proprietary purple parts. I don't think any of these use map packs. But anyway, idea being, at least in these the cases of these 2, I think this guy, I would have to double check. I think that this guy uses the Mark 7 hypos. Let's see. I actually want to do one of this. Oops, circuit board. Mark 7 detonators. No, the roster list looks the exact same. Okay. So maybe I'm a little bit wrong. Maybe I'm extremely wrong. My thinking here was that some of these fully crafted will have some bleed over, but no, I don't think any of these have bleed over. But just for whatever reason, these 2, it might just be a demand thing. These pieces never break them down. These pieces, you will use them constantly. Even now, like, this is a pretty relevant list of characters. Bird Alpha, Stark, Django. Yeah. But yeah. And then this is just, do you have laptops for sale? You never, like, these have been super in demand lately. Kind of gotten through them, but still, like, really, you know, DACA, absolutely, Kylo Ren, absolutely. And then, I don't think I need to tell you why you don't want to spend these. So yeah, this is just a laptop zone. But that's why I kind of like to park at 5. It's because everything up until then is just either just dump a bunch of stuff, or just have the right pieces ready. But yeah, I mean, I was actually kind of interested. Honestly, before the season, I was kind of down to just chill in Division 3 until Sith came out. Or wait, not Sith, Rise of Skywalker came out. Idea being, I could kind of time when I hit Division 2 for having, you know, 1 or 2 extra teams, but General Skywalker is 5-star, and doesn't look like the timing is just lining up for First Order or Resistance content yet. Just yet. So, whatever. I think after the season, I'm actually kind of down to up to Division 2. Let's see. Do we just spend the Zeta right now? I mean, we saw it today, like, we need that flex fill for Padme pretty badly. We'll see. But yeah, I think once I spend that Zeta and I've got plenty of relic stuff stored up, that will very easily push us over. Yeah, 71, 40, 86. Actually, I'm curious. I would need to, like, I need to just, like, add all of the levels for relic levels and see, like, what the actual final count is. But I've kind of been trying to do, like, a 3 to 2 to 1. So, like, we've got almost 100 here, 70-ish here, 40-ish here. This is a little bit over, but I think this needs to be a little bit over. But yeah. Alright. That was a pretty tame Grand Arena, all things considered. Although, man, we were like, that Darth Revan mirror was very, very bloody. Let's see, we got 52 banners. I actually wonder, Shakti with Anakin might actually be better for banners than that. Food for thought. Again, this coming season is gonna have ships. I don't think you can make ships a consistent banner thing. So there's not much point to doing a rank 1 Kyber hunt for ship seasons, I think. So we'll probably just make it a normal season. So it's not really like I need to be stressing about this anyway. But I still think it would be cool to try to figure out a way to optimize this. Grandmaster Yoda came close, but it just went sideways too many times. Maybe if I was a relic whale. Alright. We'll probably call that a pretty tame Grand Arena stream. Oh god, my Hana's actually too strong now. This is ridiculous. Actually, we could... I don't even know if this is that worth it, though. It's 15% critical damage for Zeta. I'll go harass Clash about it, see what he thinks. Alright. We'll call it a stream. Peace out, chat.